In this tutorial, we will learn about the apply family of functions. Now, what apply family functions, the advantage that the apply functions gives us is that did not there's no need to use these functions again and again in a loop. We can subject the apply family of functions to each and every element in a matrix or a list or a table. Apply functions are used to execute a function repeatedly. Apply functions keep us from having to write loops to perform some operation on every row or every column of a matrix or data frame or on every element in a list. Now, these are this is the apply family of functions. These are the functions in the apply family: sapply, lapply, apply, mapply, tapply, and rapply. So we'll read about them. Here's the usage. Now, this is an example of code which is using loops. Now, here we're executing the loop for I in 1 is to 8. Average I goes to mean state this, and okay, so this will happen 8 times. So for I goes to 1 to 8. So here is where the loop will run. The same code, if we try to execute using the apply functions, it becomes this simple. It's just a one-line code: apply state.x77 to median. 2 here means to go by the column. A 1 here would have meant to go by the row, and median is the function which finds out your median. So this is how the apply family of functions eases our coding procedure. This is another example of usage. Now, the same thing, and now suppose we want to find out the median, plus we also have to find out the max of x. Now, had we used loops, it would have been much slower and it would have required more lines of code. But here we can simply write the entire function in a single line: apply state.x77, that is our data. 2 means go column wise. Function x, and we're defining a new function here, x, and we're using it in the apply function. So median, create a new function. C is for create function x, median x comma max x. So first it finds out the median, and second it finds out the max in the entire column. So this was another example of usage. Apply works on each row one at a time to find out the smallest number in which row, in each row. And there's another function which returns the indices with a vector for which the vector holds the value true. Now, in this example, we make a matrix. We created a C and A. This is what A is. It is a 3 cross 3 matrix. 5 1 4 2 2 5 and 7 8 6 are the elements. Now we use the which function, which returns the indices within a vector for which the vector holds the value true. Now, suppose we need to find out FFT, FFTTF, right? So 3, 5, and 6. These are the places where it holds true. Now we apply this on A. So A comma 1 means go row wise. Function x, which x equals to the minimum of x. So here, I mean, this is just an example where we are learning the usage of apply functions. Now, after this would come lapply and sapply. Now, the lapply function works on any list. The L in lapply stands for list. The S in sapply stands for simplify. So it gives us a simplified output. And the tapply is a very powerful function that lets us break a vector into pieces and apply some function to each of the pieces. It is like sapply, except that with sapply the pieces are always elements of list. With tapply we get to specify how the breakdown is done. So here's a little example here: tapply barley, yield barley side mean. So finding out the mean of them, and here we can divide the vector into, we can break down the vector according to our choice. So this was about the apply family of functions.